Picture this. You are strapped into the cockpit of the Sakars. Event Horizon Sauhuans, a 12-meter titanium teardrop orbiting a spinning Kerr black hole 10,000 light-years from Earth, the accretion disk blazing like molten gold outside the viewport while your AI co-pilot chirps wormhole throat stable in T-minus 90 seconds, and a shimmering ring of negative energy plasma. Exotic matter hovers 500 km ahead, threading space-time into a tunnel connecting to the Andromeda Galaxy as en route. Einstein-Rosen bridge. Permitted by General Relativity. In this step-by-step guide, we pilot you through the physics, calculate tidal forces that could stretch you into atomic pasta, and plot the trajectory letting you emerge intact 2.5 million light-years away without being aqua e spaghettified. Begin with the blueprint. A traversable wormhole needs two mouths in asymptotically flat regions, a 1 to 10 kilometer throat, and exotic matter violating the null energy condition, R plus P0, to keep it open. Visualize the Morris-Thorne metric in 2D animation, where ds2 where dt2 plus dl2 plus b2 plus l2 de theta to plus in tau n theta arc pi tau, while where urba is throat radius and realize some proper distance, rendered in 3D Blender as a red funnel flaring into a blue one across universes with a violet exotic matter shell at Malmaisao 1032 wow, pa negative pressure, equivalent to scaled Casimir vacuum. Choose two aligned Kerr black holes, each 10-8 imnodati, separated by 2.5 Lyco-moving distance, their quantum-entangled interiors linked via EREPR. Rotate them in the 3D dashboard to unfold Penrose diagrams like origami. Spin a tar a da cron or 0.9998, maximizing frame dragging to reduce tidal stress. Generate Nyakard 1020 Kg negative mass fluid with a Casimir capacitor array of 1 billion 1 micron plates orbiting at 0.1 C, pumped by lasers for dynamic Casimir photons and stabilized by 100T superconducting fields. 2D cross-section animates plates oscillating at 10 GHz as vacuum fluctuations condense into a violet ring, costing baht 1042. J supplied by the ship's fusion antimatter reactor in pulses. Plot the safe trajectory against tidal acceleration. Was delta A Dawa 1 frac 2 GM or RWAS 3. A 1 kilometer throat around a solar mass hole yields R106 war GG, spaghettification in 10.4s, but Kerr geometry with a 10 kilometer throat around a R106 menodot, supermassive black hole drops it to 0.3 G. In the 3D nav computer, enter at 45 degree equatorial, 0.3 C tangential, and 0.1 C radial velocity, staying 1.2 throat radii from center line along a green path avoiding red death zones. Launch with a photon rocket exhausting 511 keV gamma pairs from electron-positron annihilation for 106 N thrust, 0 Watto 30s at 1 G canceling freefall, 3090s ramping to 0.3 C, leaving a blue Cherenkov wake in exotic plasma, while frame dragging precesses your gyroscope 3 degrees per second. Enter the throat at T plus 92s crossing the violet ring where proper time freezes. The far mouth, a perfect mirror sphere showing every direction as the destination universe. Incoming. Starlight blue shifted to X-rays behind a 10 cm lead glass shield. Inside, the Euclidean throat walls are transparent to null geodesics, a 10-kilometer glowing tunnel lined with pulsing Casimir coral in 3D render. Traverse the 1 light-year proper length, curvature compressed, at 0.3 C for 3.3 years ship time and 3.5 external. Closed-loop algae. O2, 3D printed food, hibernative torpor, 6 months awake asleep. Cosmic rays deflected by 5T magnetic bottle. Midpoint zero gravity coast as exotic matter. Nam-Yinchin T Arch Movnu or bubbles keep spacetime open. Manage 0.28 G tidal stress at 0.8 throat radii. Human tolerance 0.2 G for 1 hour. With radial acceleration couch, 3 ATM-G suit, calcium blockers, real-time 3D HUD maps, body stress red at ankles, green at head. Exit as the cyan far-mouth ring approaches. Reverse photon thrust, decelerating 0.3 C, 0 in 90s, matching destination frame to avoid 106K Doppler blaze. At T plus 3.3 years emerge 500 km from Andromeda's core. Milky Way a faint horizon spiral, M31 a blazing overhead disk with background galaxies warped into Einstein rings. Post-emergence harvest Andromeda hydrogen with Bassard ramjet from 99% depleted fuel, triangulate via 3 Cepheids confirming 2.537 MLI jump, ping Earth instantly via one-way quantum entangled beacon through the closing wormhole. Safety margins include 104-year throat lifetime, plus Andropathavakavgalata radial buffer, micro wormhole drone scout 24 hours ahead. The full mission, T1 year assembles. Casimir ring in Kerr orbit, T0 launches ship, T plus 92S enters throat, T plus 3.3 years exits Andromeda, T plus 3.4 years establishes colony beacon, grounded in Morris-Thorne 1988 metric, Visser 1995, exotic bounds, Krasnikov 2003, stability, Alcubierre and Lobo 2021, Casimir scaling, animated in Blender geometry nodes for throat deformation, Houdini Vex for tidal vectors, Unreal Niagara for exotic glow, Python GR Calc for live HUD solver. You unstrap as Andromeda fills the viewport, the wormhole collapsing behind in a silent flash of exhausted exotic matter. You, the first human in another galaxy, alive because you followed the math. The universe no longer a one-way street.